Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for joining me. I've got a project I want to show you in this video. It's a really fun project and I was quite happy with how it turned out. It uses vellum paper. I like using vellum paper sheets because I love the texture of it, and I also like the way that you're still able to see through the vellum as well, and I just think it just looks really nice on projects as well. So I decided to make a pocket with the vellum, and I made a top loading pocket and also a tool shaker side pocket as well to add some more goodies as well. And this is how it looks like. Really love how I constructed it and how it turned out. It's got so much space here to add some really large goodie packaging or large crafting projects in here that you want to add if you want to use this kind of style for a happy mail. It's also a great little treat bag or favorite bag idea to add some goodies. And then on the back here, I also placed another pocket as well to add some more fun stuff as well, just to add some more decoration as well to the pocket. And some of the papers I did use for the project was the pink paisley Bloom Street 6x8 paper, which is the Paige Evans design paper collection. Really lovely papers. I love the colors. It's nice and bright and they just pop out really nicely on your project. So they're some of the papers that I used. But I'm going to show you what I've got in here, and so you can also see how deep and how much space there is in the pocket. And then I'm also going to show you how you can make one and assemble one yourself. Now, if you don't have vellum paper, you don't have to use the vellum paper to make the pocket. You can use just your normal printed paper as well if you don't have any vellum. But I'm going to show you how it looks like. As you can see here, I made the little tool shaker with some sequins in there just to decorate the front of the pocket as well, and I really like how that looks. I did a video just recently of the little shakers using some tulle and sequins for embellishments. I'll put the video to that tutorial for you if you wanted to see how easily it is. You can make this just using some tulle and some sequins, or you can use bugle beads or seed beads as well, and then you can just embellish it and decorate it. So it's a cute little embellishment. So I used that idea to create this little window in the front of the side pocket. I just think it just looks really, really cute there. And this is the paper that's from that pink paisley paper pad, as well as the sunshine and happiness word sentiment. I just fussy cut that out of the page as well. And then up here is one of my paper stripped embellishments. Again, I did a video as well on this as well. And so what I'd done was, I made the embellishment, and then if you wanted to give this as a happy mail, that your recipient can just take that off the little foam dot. I've got a little foam little square dot there that just adheres to the embellishment, and then they can just take that off and then they can use that on their own projects, and you can have it as a gift. So if you have some embellishments that you made, you can just do the same thing and place it onto the front part of the side pocket with a little temporary foam dot, and then they can take that off easily out of the pocket, and also decorates this side pocket as well. And you can see I didn't coordinate anything, and it still looks nice and it comes together really well as well. And I have these embellishments in my shop, and I've already pre-made them for you if you would like to just buy them already made. And they come like this. You get a pack of 3 different embellishment, an assorted random prints. You get the paper laid strip embellishment, and you get one of these little cluster embellishment and a little banner strip style embellishment here as well. And then you can add more decorating and add more of your layering if you like to the embellishments that I've made. So that's in my shop available. So I'll just place that back on here. So over here is the side pocket, and I've got in here just some packaged goodies that I had cut using my die cut with some gold glitter paper, and I just made my own little bag topper with some crepe paper. This again is the same paper from the same paper pad collection, and same with this flower that I fussy cut, and I just placed that onto the bag topper. And I've got in here some 3x4 size envelopes that I use my envelope punch board to make the envelopes. And then here is the side pocket. And this is what I mean with the vellum. It's really nice. You can still see through the vellum and sort of have an idea of what else is inside the pocket. So up the top here is your top loading vellum pocket. And I made a journaling book with some 6x6 paper, and I placed a elastic around it to keep it as a closure, and added one of my little dangles. I have these as well in my shop. I haven't got it here with me, but it comes in a set of 3, and you'll see it in my shop, and you'll get this little bow, and there are 2 other little charm dangles that come with it as well, so you can change them around on your elastic. And it's just plain paper inside, just using photocopying printed paper, and I just placed it in there and attached a page tab divider that I made myself, again just to decorate the side of the journaling book. So it looks really cute, and I like this, and that fitted nicely inside the pocket. And then I've got here one of my little gold glitter bow dangle on a jumbo clip, and that's using some cardstock. It's really a heavy duty cardstock, so it's nice and sturdy, and that's the back. And I have these also listed in my shop, and you can choose a silver jumbo clip or the gold jumbo clip, and these are also great to add to your planners. We use these as bookmarks, or you can just decorate it or gift to a crafty friend or someone that does planning. So I just place it up here to decorate the pocket. And then on the back here, I again added another pocket, just another spot to add more goodies, because I just think it's nice to decorate the back as well. And then I've got in here a little mini file folder that I've made, and this is again paper and cut aparts from the same paper pad collection. And it's just another spot here to do some journaling if you like, or you could add photos, or you can add a couple of little pockets here to create some more tuck spots. I use the envelope punch board, the standard size punch board, to make the mini folder. And I also have made a tutorial on how you can make the file folder. You could also have it this way, or you can have it that way. And I do like the paper pad collection. It's really lovely papers, and that just goes in there nicely. So there is a lot of fun spots in here to add heaps of stuff, and I'm going to show you how easily it is to make this. But with this back pocket, you can add heaps more stuff. Like I've already placed all these goodies, but you can add, I'll just show, these are some more mini file folders that I made a while back, and you can still add more of those to the inside, and you can stack them up. And as you can see, it does hold quite a few things in here. It's nice and bulky, but I'm going to show you now how to make this. So what you need is you need your vellum paper, and you need some tulle and some sequins as well, so you can make this cute little window here if you decide you want to have the window. You don't have to have this. If you just want a plain side pocket, you can just disregard this bit here. So with the vellum paper, the one that I have is a A4 size, or like a standard printing paper size vellum paper, and I get mine from my local craft supply shop. And then what I've done was I cut it in half, so you'll get 2 pieces. So then you can make 2 of these pockets with the 1 piece of vellum. And what you do is you're going to cut it on the long end, and you're going to cut it at 5 7/8 of an inch, and that will give you 2 exact pocket size. So when you cut it out, you'll get 2. Let me just show you. So you'll have 1 there, and then you'll have another one. So the other one, I made the pocket already for here. So this is my other piece. And then when you've cut that, you're going to turn it this way, and you're going to fold that over and fold it in half. And that will be your top pocket. And then you want to get another piece of paper, and that will be your printed paper for your side pocket. and you can make the depth of your side pocket to whatever depth you want, however deep you like your pocket. So if you want the same measurement as my one, I cut my paper at 2.5 inches by 5 7/8 of an inch. So whatever depth you want your pocket, for example, say you want that size, you want to add an extra 3/8 of an inch to the depth of your paper, and then you're going to score it at that 3/8 of an inch, because you want that little extra piece to create a little flap, and then you're going to score it. So my one was cut at 2.5 inches, and then I scored it at 3/8 of an inch. So whatever depth, just always add an extra 3/8 of an inch. And then you're going to want to, which is optional, you can then cut another piece of paper for the back here. And again, depending on the width of your pocket, so you don't have to use the vellum size that I have. Whatever paper you have, you're going to fold that in half, and that will be your pocket. So whatever width of the paper, you're going to add an extra a quarter of an inch to both sides. Let me see if I got one here, so I'll just show you what I mean. So whatever width of your vellum pocket, you're going to add an extra a quarter of an inch, a quarter of an inch, and a quarter of an inch. So that will give you the size, so that way you can make a pocket. So I hope that makes sense. But that's for the pocket. So what we're going to do first is to create the vellum with the shaker, with the sequins. Once you've scored your paper, you're going to grab whatever punch or die that you have that you want to create the window, and you want to just make sure that it's going to sit within inside the score line and the edge of your paper. So I have a 1.5 inch circle punch. You could use a heart shape, you can use any shape you like. So then what you do is you're going to make sure that that score line is, just want to make sure that you're going to punch it on the right side of that score line, because when you make the side pocket, which I'll show you, you want your window down the bottom here, not up here. So just remember that you're going to make your window on the right panel. So I'm going to go this way. So I'm just going to do it this way so you can see, I can see the score line. And you just center your die or your punch between the score line and the edge of the paper, and wherever you want to have your a window showing. So that's how I've got mine. It's not quite in the middle, but it's fine for this video. So just make sure that it's nice and centered between the edge. So then you've got that done. You want to cut a piece of your tool, and you want to just cut a little piece. You probably can't see it, but you want to cut a piece so that it'll be enough to be able to fit around the window on the outside. So I'm going to glue mine, then I'm just going to trim my tool, but I might just trim it a little bit off here. So I'm just going to grab some glue first. I'm going to place glue around the edge of the outside. I'm just going to grab my craft mat so I don't get glue all over my craft table. And you might be able to see the tool better through the camera. So then I'm just going to place the tool over the glue. Just stretch it out. So I've got all this extra tool. I'm just going to cut that out because we don't need all that extra bit. We just want enough to be able to cover that window. So you can see there's a tool there now. Just going to make sure there's no tool hanging out. So quite happy with that. Then you want to grab another piece of vellum and you want to cut that, or my one is cut at 2 by 2 inches. You just want it so that it's going to cover the window and enough to be able to adhere around the window as well. So you just want it big enough so that you could able to close the window. So let's just put that to the side, and you're going to grab your selected sequence colors. So I've just got here some white color, and you're just going to drop just a small amount to the middle of your vellum. So I'm just going to use that much and just try and get it all into the middle. Grab that paper and then you just drop it on the top and just sort of see if you're happy with the amount of sequins you have for your shaker. So I'm quite happy with this much. So I'm just going to spread it out a bit. So I'm happy with that. So then I'm going to apply glue again to the top of the sequins. And as close to the edge as I can too, so that your sequins doesn't try to slide out. And then I'm just going to drop it down gently, making sure that the vellum will stay inside the paper. Just pat it. So that actually that completes my little tool window shaker. It doesn't matter if the back looks untidy because no one's going to see that. So that completes the shaker bit for the side pocket. So I might move this now. And once that's done, that part here that we've scored, you're going to fold that over and press that down really well. And you're also going to need another strip of paper too, which I haven't got. Just give me 1 second. Just grab this. You're going to also need another piece of scrap paper, which I'll show you why. And that's optional, but I'll show you that in 1 second. So we're going to grab the vellum pocket that we folded in half. We're going to glue the inside of the flap. Or we're going to apply glue. And we'll open the paper, and this top part here, you're going to lay that on top of that little flap. So that's the reason why you want that extra little piece at 3/8 of an inch, so you've got a little flap. So you'll see that when you bring this over now, you'll have this side pocket, and then you're going to have a top pocket up here. So once you've got that glued, we're going to open it up now, and then we're going to apply glue to the edge here and into the bottom. And that will give us our top loading vellum pocket. And then just bring it back. And that should give us the top pocket for now. So you can see that's already given us our top pocket. And this part here, I'm just going to open this up. When you can see that you can see the glue down here. I don't like to see the glue under the vellum, and so that's why I have this little strip of paper here. I cut this paper at 1/2 inch, by 3 inches, and I'm going to place that on the bottom here to cover up that glue bit, and then when I close it over, that will neaten that up and cover it up. And I'll show you what I mean on this one here. You can see, which is just over here. I placed that over here just to cover the glue, and it just tidies it up as well. So you can make your strip as wide as you want, but the length of this one, I just done it at 3 inches because you're not going to see. You only want to cover the vellum part. So again, just putting some glue to the little strip. I'm just going to place it on the edge of the fold line, and then just run it down the bottom. And then all I'm going to do now is I'm going to place glue on the top here and glue down here, and that will give me my side pocket. Just bring that back. I didn't line my paper properly. That's okay. All right, so now that should give me my side pocket, and I'll have a top pocket as well. Just grab this one so we can see. So now it should be all complete. You'll have a top pocket here, a top vellum pocket up there, and then you'll have a side pocket here. You see how cute it is when you can see through the little vellum with the tool shaker. It's really cute. I like that idea. So that completes your top pocket and side pocket. And then at the back here, that was the reason why I put another pocket here, because I wanted to cover this part here and I didn't want to see that. So it just look perfect with another pocket here. But again, that's up to you. If you wanted to add a pocket there, you could just embellish the back if you just wanted to do that. But that is how to make this really fun top loading vellum pocket with a tool shaker side pocket. And I have made a few, not too many. I did make a few, and I'm going to list them in my shop if you want to purchase them ready-made. I'll just show you some of the ones that I've made. So these are some of the ones that I've made here. Again, random prints, but they're still lovely, pretty prints. These are from the same paper collection, some from different paper collections. And you'll also get a random print pocket that I've already pre-scored and cut for you. Just got to fold the sides down, and then you could adhere it to the back of your pocket, or you could use these on other projects or on your other page inserts, on your other journaling books if you want, or whatever you like. But it does come with a random pocket. You'll also get a random printed mini file folder as well that I've punched with my punch board, and the size of this is approximately 3 inches by 4 inch file folder. But I do have these in my shop. You get a random pack of 6, so I do have these in my shop as well. The tabs can be on the side or in the middle of the tab, but these ones are on the left side. So this is in my shop, and you can have a look and see what's included if you wanted to go and visit my shop. So I thought I'd mention that to you, and I think I had something else listed in my shop that I was meant to mention. No, I think that's it. So again, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial with these vellum paper. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all soon for my next video, and I will be doing some Valentine's Day projects. So I hope you come and join me with those projects, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.